both on air on 102.7 WMOM and Hot Country Hits 99.9, as well as our socials and our YouTube channel. And you can watch this segment on the WMOM Facebook page and our Hot Country Hits Facebook page as well. And we'll get started here in a second. I'm going to unmute my phone here in a moment too, because this is going to be an interesting thing for you to see, because we're actually going to show you a little bit of how it works so that you can understand what we have and what we are bringing to the community. So I'm normally not a scripted person, but I have scripted out this morning a little bit of how we want to introduce this to you. So if you're just joining us and you're hopping on our socials or you're tuned in through the radio, this is what we have are unveiling today. We know that serving and protecting our local communities has always been at the heart of what we do here at 102.7 WMOM and Hot Country Hits 99.9. And today we are proud to take that commitment one step further with the launch of the new law, our live alert warning system. This groundbreaking technology is designed to help deliver urgent, local public safety information to the listeners across Mason and Oceana County and the other counties that we serve. And I'll talk a little bit about that here in just a matter of moments. But we wanted to develop a program that delivered that information faster than ever before by allowing participating law enforcement agencies to send critical alerts directly into our broadcast workflow. And we'll show you how that works here in just a few moments. While this system does not replace the emergency alert system that you're aware of, the EAS, which remains the official nationwide emergency alert network, law serves as an additional local emergency communications tool focused on getting time-sensitive public safety information to our communities as quickly as possible. Believed to be the first system of its kind in the country, this platform reflects our commitment to using innovation and local radio leadership to help keep the people we serve informed, connected, and safer when every second matters. And if you think about this for a moment, we've had a lot of flooding that has taken place recently. We have, across the country, we've had incidents involving school shootings, and you know that we have traffic accidents that happen on a regular basis and other safety measures that we want to be able to inform the community on. And sometimes we want to, or a lot of times, we want to make sure that the information is accurate and on time. So we have partnered with multiple law enforcement agencies in the Mason County and Oceana County area as a rollout of this program. The system was built with one goal in mind: helping protect and inform the communities we serve. Local radio has always been a trusted source during emergencies, and it's the next step in that responsibility. Our stations remain committed to being more of that, entertainment side, but real-time public resource is so important. And so we have developed for the law enforcement agents, and I'll show you on the screen, the law enforcement warning system. And what this does is, and we have roughly 30 officers throughout Mason and Oceana County that have access to this system. And they have a security login to keep it safe. And in addition, there are multiple layers of security for this. And I'll show you one in just a moment, but let me go ahead and I'm going to unmute my phone. We might hear some of my email alerts come in as well, but I want to show you this so that you know what we are here to offer the community. Let's say that there is a bridge, like we know that High Bridge in Manistee, as an example, uh, big crack in that, a lot of erosion. It became quickly a spot that law enforcement, first responders, emergency management wanted to make sure that nobody passed over that area for their own safety. We saw in Newaygo County that a sinkhole opened up and swallowed a vehicle. We see that there's accidents, like, if there's an accident at Stiles and US 10. Well, we want to make sure that you are informed on this. So here's what happens: our law enforcement partners that are reporting to those scenes, they first focus on the first response, and then they want to make sure that traffic is diverted, that people are aware that there is, maybe power lines down, maybe there's a fire that has blocked the road. Uh, I was driving on US 31 the other day, and there was a vehicle that was on fire, and they had closed 31. Well, just as much as I do, we have a lot of people and an influx during the summertime with tourists and others. And so, if you are able to get that information quickly over your radio as well as our other platforms, this fast, are you ready for this? So, in the program that the law enforcement has right here, okay, so they have this access. I'm going to put my code in, and I am logged in here to it, and I'll show you that. Our law enforcement partners has a quick record button. And this is how quickly this can work. Let's say that there is an accident that is at Stiles and US 10, and they have closed US 10 there. Well, if you want to be able to have that information, they're going to be able to say, I want this to be activated on Mom FM and Hot Country Hits 99.9 because for the next at least 60 minutes. So they're going to select the time that this alert will repeat throughout the hour multiple times so that you are aware of it. And then they're going to click that start button. It'll say, ready for record? Go ahead and speak now. And it's going to record them so that they can say that there is a traffic accident, that they want to make sure that traffic is diverted around the area to lessen the impact at that spot so that they can focus on those that may be injured. So those that need to be diverted in the area can be diverted. They'll click the stop button. They can listen to their segment. It'll say, ready for record? Go ahead and speak now. And it's going to record them so that they can say that there is a traffic accident. And if they're ready for it, they're going to click approve to air. They'll click the OK button. And within seconds, an email will come in. And oops, there we go. An email will come in, and that alert will be on the air for those in the community. It'll be, there's the email. Let's look at it right now. There it is. Law enforcement alert has been routed to the radio stations on 102.7 WMOM and Hot Country Hits for the next 60 minutes. So now you as the community can be informed of bridges that are out. Maybe there is a incident at a school that requires instant community information to be put out. Maybe they're looking for a drunk driver that's driving down the road on the wrong side of the road. Maybe there is something that is happening that it needs to get out to the community within minutes. This is an opportunity for them to bypass us here at the radio station and be able to put that on the air within minutes so that you are aware of that. Our law enforcement partners are excited about it. They have the tools already in place. At noon today, it'll be activated and it's available around the clock. As you know, our first responders and law enforcement, they work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Well, if there is some information, let's say for the 4th of July, that they want to make sure that traffic is going in a certain direction and reiterate that. Maybe they have an incident at the beach that they want to make sure that the public stays away from the beach. Any of those issues that they decide because it's now in their hands that they want to pass on to the radio, they can do that. And so we call it the Live Alert Warning System, or LAW. And it's a first in the country to be able to give those members of law enforcement um, quick pass right to the radio. And so we want to thank the Mason County Sheriff's Department, the Oceana County Sheriff's Department, the Ludington Police Department, all involved in making this happen. And the bigger picture of it is that should this be successful, and we hope it will, that maybe other radio stations and other departments across the country can roll this out as well. It's not, again, meant to replace the EAS. That is a high level emergency. This is for those that can want to receive information quickly, to be able to not get backed up in traffic. Maybe there is a bolo that's out there. Maybe there's a missing person that's out there. Maybe there is an Amber Alert that needs audio information out there. That is all at the fingertips of our local law enforcement in Mason and Oceana County. And we hope to roll it out in Manistee County and Lake County and other counties there. So that's our first initiative that we wanted to introduce. I hope that you are excited about it as much as we are here at the radio stations, and our commitment and continued commitment to the community. But big thank you to our law enforcement partners with those officers that are excited about it and ready to activate that as it goes throughout the hours on the radio. So let's say that there's an activation for 60 minutes. You'll hear those alerts 2 to 3, maybe 4 times an hour throughout that hour. And you'll know it because it'll be Officer Smith here on US 10. We want to make sure that the public knows that there is a traffic accident that you want to avoid so that we can focus on the scene there. They're not going to talk about any sort of who's injured or what cars or anything like that. They're focused on informing you so that you can make adjustments, or in some cases, for you to help them with getting information out. It's called our Live Alert Warning System, and we're activating it at noon today, and we're excited about it as well. Thank you for taking some time with us this morning here on 102.7 MOM FM and